Sup, everybody? This is your boy, and yeah, I got nothing to say. I just like wanted to make another video again. Well, actually, this isn't a video, but you get the idea. Also, is this microphone too loud? Okay. So, you're probably wondering why I haven't made any videos lately. It's simple, really. It's because I'm bored and lazy, and a lot of my videos take like 5 months to complete. I was gonna upload 2 videos, but apparently writing a script sucks. Okay, it doesn't, but it's really difficult. So, what have I been doing? Well, if you hadn't noticed, I've reached 500 subscribers. Not that anyone would care or whatever. I I actually got community posts now. Now I can upload community posts since I got like 500 subscribers. Twitter is still a thing, and I've been making more tweets more than YouTube videos, and also Discord. I'm getting into stuff at Discord, I guess. I also I also haven't been active on my YouTube community posts, but I think I pretty much already said that. So let me just talk about the videos I was going to work on, since, well, that's where I usually talk about. Okay, the first thing I wanted to talk about is like the anniversary video from 2021. Like, on my 10-year anniversary, I announced like this 10th anniversary video, and I was going to make it a huge project, but it's fucking difficult. You know why? Because it needs more money. Like, it needs time to complete it. I currently I'm currently completing the scripts for the second act, or at least part of the first chapter, basically. I was already working on that. I was also planning to work on a what if video, but that one's on hiatus. Basically, I wanted to make this what if rewrite on season 1, and I would have like completed it in by March of last year. But because what if season 1 is like a huge risk, like because it's really risky, because season 1 is like 9 episodes long, and I'm trying to rewrite 9 episodes into one big video, it's really difficult. So, yeah. I've been trying to write smaller projects Um, I'm still doing occasional meme videos. I mean, last month I did like 2 meme videos. Of course, it didn't reach like 1,000 views or 1,000,000 views as I hoped, but at least one of my shorts actually like got 1,000 views, but that's no contest. So, what have I been doing outside of YouTube? I'm on a diet. I'm eating 1 meal per day. I haven't worked out lately, but I might do that today. I basically, um, I basically watched the second Puss in Boots movie in um, December, and I also watched the new Pinocchio movie from 2 months ago that just won an Oscar. And Puss in Boots 2 is pretty awesome. Like, it's like pretty cool. Puss in Boots, he's Puss in Boots. Liked, I kind of like the dog character, I think. Um, the wolf guy, I think his name was Death. Like, literally, he's like one of the most popular DreamWorks zones right now. I liked him. My only gripe with it is that like it didn't reference the show. I mean, you could argue the show is in its own separate universe, but to me, I just feel like the show is like after Puss in Boots. I mean, it was like sort of like a prequel, but it was also not. But the show was still good. I only watched a couple episodes though. Maybe I should do like an Adventures of Puss in Boots video because for some reason the show isn't talked about on YouTube as much as like All Out King Julian or Voltron or even Troll Hunters and that new Nine Realms series that everyone hates for some reason. So, like, maybe I should do an Adventures of Puss in Boots video, but that's about it. As for the Pinocchio movie, I thought it was pretty amazing. I thought it was great. Like, for starters, Pinocchio is literally made out of wood. He isn't like some wooden puppet who happens to have clothing. He's just a wooden puppet. The only thing that I didn't like was like the only thing I didn't like is that it was like there's no I don't have any problems. Oh shit. Yeah, notification. Probably nothing. The only gripe I have with it is just more of a nitpick than a problem. Like, for some reason, now Pinocchio is just a reincarnation of Geppetto's son. Like, this wasn't a thing with the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio movie. It was also a thing for that Disney remake that removed a drugged scene from the original Disney version. But that's about it. Like, th- that's about it. Yeah, this is unscripted, but you obviously can tell that from my voice why I'm recording this live. I had this huge update plan, but now I feel like I'm starting to lose it. So, like, anyways, where was I? Yeah, yeah. Pinocchio is now a reincarnation of Geppetto's son, who was dead. The Del Toro version at least gave us an explanation as to how he died. He was actually, I don't think I should like explain that to everyone since the movie came out 2 months ago. So yeah, like you should like watch it on Netflix if you have it. So yeah. Um let's talk about Sonic since well I've been talking about Sonic a lot even after I quit. So long story short, last year, well, not last year, but like when Roger Craig Smith was like when Roger Craig Smith, who voiced Sonic for 12 years, actually, like announced he would retire as Sonic, I thought, oh my god, Roger's done. And I kind of well, I actually loved him and Jason Griffin as Sonic. Like my favorite Sonic voice actor is just a tie, basically. I don't actually like hot take. I actually think Ryan Drummond's like I think he's all right. I just don't think he's as good as Roger or Jason, but I'm going off topic. So, like, after Roger left, I was kind of debating whether I should continue as a Sonic fan since, like, I practically grew up with Roger and Jason and Ryan. Now that I think about it, and maybe Julio. Like, there's like a whole new history for my life as a Sonic fan, but I'll explain that in another time. So yeah, so like sometime after Roger left for a while, of course he came back as Sonic, but before that he um, announced he was retired. I actually debated myself if I should continue being a Sonic fan. So like I continue ranting towards Sonic YouTubers or Sonic tubers or that or whatever they're called if they're about their viewpoint. Granted, I was kind of a jerk, but come on, I'm ShockwaveFPS. Well, I'm not ShockwaveFPS. I'm the owner of ShockwaveFPS Studios. I'm the guy who's literally an asshole. So of course I'm gonna jerk around. But after like one big long comment I made towards characters in death, this was before he retired. Well, not retired, just before he left for a while. I was pretty much like, you know, I let my anger towards Sonic fans long enough. I think I should quit. And I did. I quit as a Sonic fan because I feel like with these newer Sonic tubers that are kind of like they're just bashing games all because like we're fans used to hate on them. It's like with the prequel fans with the prequel hate. But I the difference is that the prequel trilogy, yeah, I can see where the fans are coming from, but Sonic fans are Sonic fans. They're like sort of worse than Star Wars fans. At least Sonic fans can create fan games and art stuff. But Star Wars fans, they just only do art and make explained videos a lot. But yeah, anyways. Sonic fan tubers nowadays tends to like criticize people who hates on their work all because of they hate their favorite Sonic game or just like the 2010s games, which, contrary to popular belief, I actually think the 2010 Sonic games was not all bad. I mean, forces exist, but it was more mediocre and terrible. And Rise of Lyric sucked, but after that, we had a few decent or mediocre titles. And then Sonic Mania happened, and that pretty much let fans forget that Rise of Lyric exists. But fans nowadays are acting like all of the 2010 Sonic games sucked. All of them rely on nostalgia pandering, even though literally that's what Sonic's been doing since the 2000s. Mobile games existed, and there was a lot of spin off material. I mean, you could say Sonic is running out of ideas, but at the same time, you sort of see where Sega's coming from. But yeah, the other reason was that I wanted to move on, and there's a couple reasons that I'm thinking of, but as of now, the only two reasons why I quit being a Sonic fan was because one, the fandoms like changed. Sonic tubers are now like hating on the new stuff just because we old fans hated them. Okay, I'm actually 17, not like 20 or 30s or whatever, but I did grow up on the period where Sonic fans used to hate Sonic 06 or Sonic in the Secret Rings or hell, even Sonic X. But Sonic fans nowadays, like, they pretty much get way too defensive. And even I get defensive by that. But they're also trying to, like, twisted the whole viewpoints. Like, they keep saying Sonic 06 could have been good, but they're just twisting it so that they're making people notice that it is good. Like, it's literally good on the inside for some whatever reason, like in Shrek, but I disagree with that. Sonic 06 sucks. It could have been a good game, but this is reality. Sonic 06 is the way it is. And also there's like trying a ton of video analysis videos about how Sonic characters used to act like this or that, and now they're just dumbasses and retards or whatever. I mean, some of them I do see where they're coming from, but like Amy Rose being passionate and then she's a boring, strong female character. She wasn't passionate in the games before Boom. She was kind of an obsessive stalker. And then Silver being underrated, and then he became a wasted character when really it should be backwards since Sonic 06 sucked and Silver was wasted, and then there was Sonic Rivals, and he was like underrated because Sonic Rivals is really, really forgotten. Like, no one talks about it as much as Sonic and the Black Knight. But yeah, that's the world we're living on. As for like 2022, like, I know that Sonic Frontiers came out, but I'm not gonna play it. I heard some great things about it. I heard that Ian Flynn did a good job on it. If you actually follow me on Twitter, you would know that I actually have like this whole tendency of trying to explain to people that Ian Flynn did terrible things. But personally, though, I really think and this is all honesty for this one. Even though Ian Flynn did some bad things, I do think he did some good things too. I mean, come on. Like, you just have to admit, he sort of saved the Archie comics from Ken Penders, and also the IDW comics were good for the first 2 years until like that whole zombie arc or whatever. But yeah, I heard Ian Flynn did a good job in Frontiers. I heard about that. I also heard that that Roger and Eggman, like Mike Pollock and Roger Craig Smith, who voiced Sonic and Eggman, they got like deeper voices now. I mean, Mike Pollock, I feel like he was already deeper as Eggman back when Sonic X came out and stuff. But Roger, yeah, I made a short about this basically. So I'd say Roger's Sonic voice has evolved. So like before he used to sound really high pitch and he sort of goes into this normal voice and now he's gonna deeper while still trying to do his Sonic voice and yeah. All right. So where do I begin? Yeah. The Sonic movies, I was actually going to work on a video about the Sonic movies. Um I've been making comments about why I think the Sonic movies are overrated, but I don't really think it's the movies are that bad. I mean, I hate the first movie. I said it in a comment on some other guy's video, and I said the second movie was okay. I would like to explain why I think that, since, well, the Sonic movies are usually just like mainly praised a lot. Everyone knows that Idris Elba has his great Knuckles. Well, guess what? Hot take. I think he has the worst Knuckles voice. Come at me, Sonic fans. But yeah, I haven't seen Sonic Prime since, well, I'm not a Sonic fan anymore. But yeah. And the only reason why I'm doing this, I watched the Sonic movies, was that I was thinking about making a video about that in the first place. As for other things, well, I've been getting into Final Fantasy for the past 2 years. Actually, for a while, I wanted to use a separate account, or at least may have did one. Like, I did this separate account just to watch Final Fantasy videos, since I thought, well, I feel like just no one should, like, I feel like people would call me a dork for liking Final Fantasy games. People would call me an anime dweeb for liking a Japanese video game series. But um, now that I lost my fears about it, and since nobody cares about my channel, I feel like that, hey, maybe I could do a Final Fantasy video, and I actually did an FF7 video like 2 months ago. I was expecting it to have like 1 million views, but it didn't. It was a mean video, by the way. So yeah. Um As for updates, oh yeah. So I heard that JD Awesome, that guy, he was gonna bring back his League of Dimensions series. Maybe for the last, maybe it's his last. I don't know. But for me, I haven't even thought of making a League of Dimensions reboot. Now, I'm not saying that I'm done. I didn't stop Lego Dimensions. I think it was called Lego Universe or whatever, but yeah. But I feel like that if I want to make a Lego Dimensions reboot, I'm just gonna call it Lego Dimensions because come on, I'm making an adaptation based on the game. Not that I'm actually working on it, but the thing is, Lego stop motion videos are kind of hard to work with, especially when you need to like animate it in stop motion. And I know what you're thinking, Josh, buddy. There's brick films. Yeah, yes, I know that there's like these new Blender animation videos on Lego stop motions. Well, it's not stop motion anymore. It's just Lego animated videos now. But I have Source Filmmaker. I don't have Blender, so yeah. If I wanted to like do a Lego animation video on Blender, and then it should be the Lego Dimensions stop motion series, but I don't want it to be similar to the Lego movie. Maybe for the Lego movie stuff, but not the Lego Batmans or the other Lego franchises and Lego Dimensions itself. Personally, though, I just haven't thought of Lego Dimensions in a while. Well, I occasionally talk about it, but I don't know. I just feel like that I kind of lost interest in making a Lego Dimensions stop motion series, especially when Lego Dimensions stop motion videos aren't a thing anymore. Spider Meme, on the other hand, my brother and I should like really talk about the next one. But yeah, that's it. There's like a ton of video ideas that I've come up with, but I feel like that I should focus on one project rather than multiple projects at once. I mean, it would have braked my code since I really want it to be on deadline, but the truth is that reason why I feel like that is because I really don't want to be outdated when it comes to meme videos. But for like story videos, like as in video essays or reviews, I'm kind of tired of I'm kind of starting getting tired of watching reviews and have the idea to make a review. I mean, there's like some video essays that I want to make, but most of these video essays are mainly stuff that I really want to talk about. Like, I want to talk about a Madagascar video, but it's not the movies. I wish I could do the movies. In fact, that's I've been thinking about making a movie essay for a long time. So yeah. as for me, I'm kind of just rambling nonsense. I'm just feeling like I'm an empty shell or whatever. I feel like that I'm just a nobody. I feel like I'm a nobody making videos. I feel like no one would watch any of my videos. At this point, I don't even care. Should I quit making videos or should I continue making them? That's one question that I don't even know. I know this ended in a bitter and sour note. Well, not bitter, but more of a sour note. Maybe depressing. I don't know. But for me, I feel like that because I haven't been working on these videos a lot, probably is the reason why I haven't made them because I feel like that I keep changing my reasons. I keep thinking about what I'm gonna say next, and honestly, you guys would hate me for the mistakes I've done. I feel like that maybe I should explain that in my anniversary video once I get into it. But yeah, uh, normally this is the part where I just say, don't forget to like and subscribe. No way, I just said it. But this is a part where I just like sponsor myself with Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, where you should follow me. But at this point, I feel like I don't know what to say in a confusing kind of way. And no, I'm not gay, but maybe it's for the best if I could just like make another update video in the meantime. I mean, you could watch my newer videos. Most people probably watch my DVD menus, but come on, I put a lot of work on some of the meme videos, so please just watch them. So yeah, that's all I got. It's getting late. See ya.